Hi guys, hope you're all well. We are soon approaching the new moon in Pisces, which will take place on or around like the 2nd to the 3rd of March, depending on where you are based. Now, this new moons are always like an inwards pull, and they invite us to take a deeper look into our inner world, basically. So it's that pull within, you know, it's a time to set your intentions and to focus inwards, and it's the start of the lunar cycle and a time of new beginnings. Now, every month the new moon offers us the chance to make a new start, and in this video I will be going through each star sign and giving you some guidance on how this new moon will affect you according to which astrological house it falls in your star sign. And I also just want to mention that we are also in numerological terms, we're in the 9th universal 9 month, which is all about conclusions and the soul blueprint chakra, which I also feel ties in really strongly to that inward pull and like literally digging deep within. And Pisces is like a very spiritual and emotional sign. So I think for a lot of people, they will be feeling a call and a pull inwards and, you know, to do a lot of inner work. And I think that should be explored. Now, we do mention as well on new moons, it's that time to start afresh, start new plans, you know, look at setting your intentions or manifesting your wish list. What do you want to bring in to your life? Now, there is a focus with manifesting that it is actually related to your solar plexus chakra. So that is the 3rd chakra, and it will be the yellowy kind of colour. And so some people will feel that more strongly than others. But some people have like self-confidence issues or not wanting to be wrong, and those things there can tie into that 3rd chakra. So if you do feel like you are struggling with manifesting or setting your intentions or bringing into your life what it is you want, maybe look at doing some work on your solar plexus chakra, and also having trust in the divine network of help and believing that, you know, and trusting things happen in divine timing. So just trust that timing, have an open heart and an open mind. And if you want a result, you know, use your words correctly when you're looking to manifest. So, you know, like for instance, I will find love, not I might or I want to or I should. No, I will. You know, be specific and also picture how it feels. Whatever it is you're looking to bring into your life, how do you want that to feel for you? Because it is really important to feel the feelings. And also I want to focus a bit in this particular video because other ones I've given people a bit more guidance on how they can do their intentions, but this one I think it's looking at what's blocking you or stopping you from manifesting. So for instance, you know, you might be wanting to start up a business, but you're currently going through like different losses, or you're grieving, or you've had previous businesses that haven't worked. And then you have to look at, is the grief stopping you? Is a lack of confidence or fear holding you back? Because you might really want the business, but then if you're holding on to things from the past or other fears you've got around things, that will actually block you. So again, that inner call to go in and look at where and what needs healing. And also to remember that things don't always happen instantly. So be patient and trust in divine timing. Things could take months. I think that's another thing in, you know, the society we're in, is that people just think, you know, oh yeah, I've manifested it. Oh, it should arrive within a week. And, you know, like the universe has to do its work too. And you have to trust in the divine timing. And it's not always about this instant gratification that the modern world sets us up for. So trust and just believe that the timing will happen when it is meant to happen. So I'm just going to pull a couple of my oracle cards, and we're going to see what messages come out surrounding this new moon and, you know, with regards to the manifesting. And I'm just going to ask, like, for the collective that will watch my video, what guidance are they most in need of? What messages do they need to hear for their highest good from the highest good. Right, I have one that's dropped out, so excuse me because it's fallen on the floor. So, I've got it back. So this one, oh gosh, it's a beautiful purple colour. And the message with this is, I sleep soundly, as I know, oh God, nearly set a light to it. You can tell I'm just so in my own zone. I sleep soundly as I know that each moon is a promise of new possibilities. So this is spot on confirmation that the new moon is the beginning of a new lunar cycle. So whatever you might be holding on to from your past, have faith. That deep, beautiful, let me hold it up closer, the deep, beautiful purple colour that you can see there, that's your spiritual kind of colours, the purple, your top chakras. And it's about having faith and trusting in the divine. And also I think for a lot of people is like, they may be in need of some self-forgiveness. If you're holding on to like guilt or shame from your past, or maybe you haven't behaved in the way you've wanted to, or maybe there's certain situations that are playing on your mind, or you kind of sometimes almost are in a place of wishing you could go back, or change things or do things differently. But just remember that every day you wake up is a fresh start. It's a new start. It's a new day and it's a new beginning. And we're stepping into, in the next couple of days, or whenever you watch this, hopefully it'll be around the new moon, like you're stepping into a new possibility there. And I feel for some of you, this might even be a bit of a message of like flying the nest, with regards to like a move, a bit of a move, or a change of direction in life. I feel like that's symbolic of the birds in the image, and they're flying off in different directions. That for a lot of you, you might have been wanting to take a new direction in your life, or step out of your comfort zone. And this is that time to, you know, put your intentions out there and to focus on that. I'm going to pop that there. Right, I'm going to pull a couple more. Well, we'll see if anything else comes out from this deck. Right, one was already poking out, so it's only right that I get this one out. Wow. Okay, I love this card. It's actually beautiful. Oh, that sunset, like I want to be there on that beach. So I let my dreams float away because I know that the moon will catch them. And I'm also been drawn with this one is a message to for April. April is the fourth month of the year, and that ties in to the heart chakra I'm being drawn to. And I feel like there's a lot more self-love needed, and there is a lot more love needed in the world in general. But for your dreams, like, you have to love yourself enough to know that you deserve them, and you want, like, you're worthy of that, and you love yourself enough to know that, like, you are worthy of whatever it is you're wanting to manifest and intend and bring into your life. And that, like, ties into a lot to do with your self-worth and self-love. And again, I feel like this is also a call to get out into nature if you are near a beach, or make a trip to go to one. And I think the elements there are really going to be powerful. The water for cleansing, the sea breeze for cleansing your energy field, the sand for rooting your feet and grounding yourself into the earth, and obviously the sunrise, sunset. Sun is medicine. Like, medicine and happiness in numerology both share a 44-8 vibration. So, you know, that's really powerful. And happiness, I do believe, is the best medicine. So get yourself out there into nature and truly just believe in yourself and love yourself, because you're the only one that's going to be capable of giving yourself all that love. No one else can love you as much as you're going to love yourself. And I think that is, that's important to remember. And just hold the vision and trust the process. And I feel like this card just translates that beautifully. Like, that is literally holding a vision there, because I find that image beautiful. You've got all the different colours, you've got the elements of nature, and just trust your vision and know that the universe is supporting you and wants the best for you. All right, let me pop that one there. the other message I'm going to get for us is maybe a bit of a longer video, but you know what? It's the new moon. Like, I feel like people need this upliftment right about now. So I'm more than happy to spend my time doing this because I love doing this. So let's see with our animal messages here what we've got. I'm not going to shuffle directly in the camera because my shuffling techniques are just weird, but it works for me. Okay, interestingly, this one has come out. And this is Nourishment, and this is the cow. So this is connected to Mother Earth. And the cow, it reminds you basically to nourish yourself. And that is physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because if you neglect the basics, it will be impossible for you to live happily and thrive. Ask yourself if you're eating well, drinking enough water, taking enough exercise to keep your mind, body and spirit balanced and alert. So very interesting, this one, because I feel like for a lot of us, you know, we can put others first, we might put work first, we go around everything else, but then when it comes to ourselves, like, what are we really doing for ourselves? Like, what could we be doing more of? And I think this card is the perfect example of that. That we do need to prioritize ourselves. And also when that ties into manifesting, like, for you to manifest and do your intentions, you have to be in a place where, again, like physically, mentally and emotionally, you're in a good place, you're balanced, you're healthy, because then your manifestation is going to be stronger. Because you've got more drive, life force and energy within you. And also the world we live in now, like, you go to the supermarket and like 100 years ago, half the things they sell, like, those things weren't around before. You know, there's so much more extra added chemicals and all sorts in the food. So, you know, now more than ever, a lot of people on a physical way are probably like nutrient deficient in a lot of things. If you're someone like me and you're in the UK and you don't get sunlight, simple things like vitamin D, so many of us need to be taking that daily. You know, okay, I'm not a doctor to tell you what to do, but, you know, it's common sense. Like, the information's out there, it's just not pushed in the mainstream. So sometimes you have to think outside the box and look at your diet. And sometimes even if we don't like certain things, if we know it's going to be good and nourishing for our body. And the same, you know, with mentally and emotionally, and also like your body and your spirit, you know, making that time every day, even if it's 5 minutes, just focus on your breathing or your meditation, and don't be scared to address the emotions and feelings that come up, because we are in that turn of having the inward pull. So it is really important to focus on your inward journey and how that looks for you. Right, I'm going to do the star signs now, and I'm going to let you know what yours is. So I'm going to start with, okay, we'll start with the Aries one. We'll start with the 12th house. Aries, if you're an Aries, this month, it's in your 12th house, so that's like to do with your astrological chart. So how that will affect you this month. So this is quite a deep time for you guys. So this is the deepest, darkest, most sensitive part of your chart. So this could potentially be bringing up a lot of like your fears, stuff around your spirituality, self-undoing. You might be feeling extra time to withdraw. You might all like feel secrets might come up too, or like potentially people that maybe aren't for your highest good, they might be revealed to you as well. That's your 12th house. It's quite, you know, a revealing time. So you, especially at new moons, some of us do feel this energy a lot more intensely. So Aries, bear that in mind, that you might be kind of going through a bit of an emotional, crazy couple of days. And yeah, just go with that. Have your salt baths, take time to relax, and don't just put the time aside to do a bit of inward work there, because you're especially going to feel it in that one. Now, if you're a Taurus, it falls into your 11th house, this new moon does. So this is you know, all to do with like your friends, networks, social circles, the internet, hopes and wishes. So again, that kind of energy. I would kind of say what's coming up to me is like to do, if you're a Taurus, around social media, is maybe just restrict, it's not maybe the best word, but kind of maybe a little bit less on the social media and actually make a bit more time for in person, your friends, your family and your loved ones, and spending more time in person, not so much just on the online, okay? Then we've got Gemini, and you guys are in the 10th house. So this is quite a focus on like your career and your ambitions, and how you basically like make your mark on the world, and like what are you known for. So this, you know, you could have a lot going on around work at the moment, and I feel like quite a few of you are kind of maybe going to be pulled into new career directions, or you might be feeling not fully fulfilled or satisfied within your current job, and you might be finding things are getting harder in the workplace and you're enjoying it less and less, some of you, not all, but I do feel like that could be a bit of a relevance with that. But again, that could be the universe pushing you into a different direction, maybe where you need to go. Now Cancer, you're in the 9th house this month, and that's all about study, traveling, yeah, going deep, you know, searching for meanings, like your understanding of life. So again, that inward pull. Cancer 9th house, but also in the universal month of the 9th, you know, the 9th blueprint chakra. So that's a deep one for you guys with Cancer this month. Also like higher learning, so self-development is a great time for you to look at maybe setting your intentions around that. Also your spirituality and dreams. You might be finding your dreams are extra potent at this time of the month. So that'll be interesting for you guys. Then we've got Leo. You guys are in the 8th house. So that is about like finances. If you've got joint finances with someone, it might be time to review them. Look at your credit cards, your debts. Maybe set some intentions around if you've got any debts to clear, or you're wanting to save for something. Maybe make that a bit of your focus. Also focus on sex or anything you consider a bit, you know, taboo. Also a lot of transformations. You may even be inheriting something, you know, that's what the 8th house, that kind of energy is all about. But yeah, a lot of focus on your finances there. So I would say look at how you can maybe get them in better order. Virgo, you guys, it falls in your 7th house. So this is all about, this is quite about love, you know, this one. So your lovers, your spouse, your exes, open enemies, frenemies, any sort of partner, and that can include like your business partners too. So yeah, have a look at that. And it might be a time to clear energy, like literally clearing your energy field, or look at having like some energy healing treatments, or look at if there's cords attached to anyone that's not for your highest good, or especially like exes, you know, are they still getting a supply of your energy? Is that for your highest good? Probably not. So really look at like evaluating, you know, if there's toxic people around you, do you really need them in your life? And maybe this could be the time for you to look at setting your intentions going forward. Like, what is the kind of love you want to bring into your life, and how does that look and feel to you? So Libras, if you're a Libra like me, okay, this is our 6th house that this is in. So this is all to do with like work, our health, our duties, daily routines. I can relate to that energy, to be fair. I feel like that's coming up. Yeah, I've been doing a lot around the house. I've been trying to, you know, I felt an inward pull towards my health and to looking at that a lot more. Getting more organised. I keep saying it, organised, so with daily routines. So that is spot on. Scorpios, it falls into your 5th house. That's about romance, pleasure, potential love affairs, your kids if you have them, or maybe someone else's, creativity. So that's quite an interesting one. So you might want to see where that fits for you. Again, creativity, creative arts, that's all quite healing energy too. So use that to your advantage. Then in the 4th house, we've got Sagittarius. And that's all about your family and your home life, basically all domestic stuff, where you belong and your past. So I think for a lot of people, if that's falling into your 4th house, you might be feeling like there's stuff within the home that needs to be done, or some family issues that need to be resolved there. Then Capricorns, that's your 3rd house. This is all to do with the 3rd house, is like all about your communications. So how you're communicating with others. There is quite a bit of a focus here for like on your, if you have siblings, maybe some little quick trips. Early learning and education is also a focus in your 3rd house. Then in the 2nd house, we have Aquarius. Interestingly, your 2nd house is all about your possessions, your values. Sorry, you can probably hear my little dog drinking her water, just in case you're wondering what that is. So yeah, your 2nd house, it's all about possessions, values. Big focus actually on how you value yourself. So I would say for you Aquariuses, really have a look at, I've mentioned it at the beginning of the video, but your solar plexus energy, your self-worth, your self-confidence, because that money actually is related to that. So those of us that sometimes may be lacking in the money or feeling we're not worthy, that then gets reflected out in our work. You know, like for example, if you're self-employed or, you know, you're looking for a new job, like know your worth and then add some tax. You know what I'm saying? Like believe that you're worthy, whatever it is you're doing. So yeah, big focus on the cash and property side of things there as well in the 2nd house. And then for you Pisces, this is in your 1st house. And this is all to do with how you're kind of coming across to others, your self-identity. So if you are having a bit of a self-identity crisis, or you're feeling a bit of change, or, you know, yeah, your self-image. Are you being really hard on yourself? Because don't do that. Have more love and compassion for yourself. Or you might be feeling, yeah, like a change. And it is, yeah, your appearance and your image. So as well, that could be a time to do some work on the ego, your shadow self. You just see what you're drawn to do. So I hope that's given you a nice little bit of guidance for how that's going to affect your star sign. And then just to finish up, I'm literally just going to pull us one more card from the Moonology deck that I have. And let's have a look what comes up. So this is going forward now for the month ahead. Let's see what message the universe has for us. What do we need to hear for this month ahead? Ooh, literally, you can see that one fall out. I love it when they do that. Ooh, oh my god, I can't even make this up. Okay, this just shows to you guys like my energy is pure, because what are the chances I shuffle and this is the card that comes out? Sorry, I'm getting really excited. New Moon in Pisces, Synchronicities. This is another thing, when you probably start watching more of my videos and as you develop more on your journey and you're going in the right direction, you will find synchronicities keep coming up more, whether they're signs from the universe. You know, you might get the numbers, repeating numbers. You might like literally like this synchronicities, what have we been talking about, and then what appears. You know, you might find feathers, you might find songs, you might find confirmation, you might literally come across earth angels, people that really inspire you and help you. You just get so much signs and confirmations you're on the right track. And to be fair, this new moon in Pisces card is literally doing exactly that. So I literally am shocked that this one has even come up. And I'm just going to have a little look into this card and just see what I'm picking up from it. But the message with this is meditate and contemplate. And it's that inward pull, and it's reminding us, like I mentioned, having time to go inwards and meditate. And meditate can be different things to different people. It doesn't have to be like, yeah, it could be focusing on your breathing. You could do a guided meditation. It could be going for a walk. You know, it really, It's whatever it means to you. Now, with the fish on the card, it is also, I did mention as well, with Pisces, it's quite an emotional sign, and obviously the dark of the moon, it's the dark emotions that can come up with us too, and sometimes things we might think we've healed from or moved on from can still come up. So it's honouring that and going within. This card is also speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry, and it suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. So do focus on your grounding as well, because to manifest well you have to also be really grounded. And again, it did mention about soulmates, which this year, the 6th energy this year, yes, it is all about soulmates. So yeah, if you're looking for love, now is the time to start really analysing like what it is you want in a partner, like all the qualities. And you know, like this double energy there, both the fish, you want like your other half, 2 peas in a pod, or your twin flame. Which one's it gonna be? Like, yeah, this is really exciting. I'm so excited by this. But yeah, it can also, you know, suggest a last ditch chance to make your dreams come true. And about, you know, facing your fears, we've mentioned that too. Like what's keeping you held back, you know, and stopping you getting where you want to be. And it is time to surrender all of that to the divine. And also try to avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. That's also important. And yeah, Pisces is the sign of mysteries and depth and emotion and hopeless romantics. And it is the sign of water and the unconscious. And its energy is deep, like the watery depths. So the new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free reign. So whatever you're feeling, as this has come up, then you know, it's more than likely the truth, unless you've, you know, somehow not been so in touch with yourself. And yeah, just go within and get your inner guidance, okay? And trust where that guidance is going to take you, and have faith within yourself, and just be true to yourself about your feelings and what it is you want, and don't deny yourself what you want in life. As long as it's, you know, for your highest good. And I always specify that to people when you do intentions. Always specify that things are for your highest good, and you can't go wrong. And then trust in the universe, and that you will get better. So I hope you guys have enjoyed those messages. I hope they've been helpful, and I'm like, I can't believe the synchronicities. I'm really chuffed with that. And if any of you want any more guidance around your manifesting or setting your intentions, or you would like a more in-depth personal reading, then feel free to message me on my email address. I will leave that in the description. And just use this energy in the best way possible that you can to help you, because I think it helps so much when we're aware of what the energy is, and then how we can use that to help us navigate things in our own lives. And remember, this is an inward pull at this time in the month. Focus inwards. Don't focus so much on everything else that's going on around you or in the rest of the world. We're in that universal year of 6. Don't get deceived. Don't get, you know, caught up in everyone else's things. Remember, your third eye is precious. You know, keep your energy field clean and healthy as much as you can, and focus forwards and focus on looking at the life you want to create. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.